And good evening, everyone. It's Modern Arnis CMATS Live with your host, Jordan Dellabough, here at the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios on the west coast of Canada in the province of British Columbia on an island called Vancouver Island. Beautiful, beautiful place to live. Wonderful ocean surroundings, sea life, and mountains, and tall trees surrounded everywhere. The only thing we don't have here, though, which is quite interesting, really, is on this island is a big, like, spread out prairie type of sky. And kind of miss that. I grew up in Saskatchewan, a couple provinces over, where you could see like 100 miles, and kind of miss that here. But otherwise, gorgeous place to live. If you ever have a chance to visit it, do come on out. Do stop by the studio and say hi. Where are we at? We are at, what are we on? January 11th today. January 11th, Wednesday night, 6:45, going live. I'm going to take a couple minutes here. I'm going to head off to Facebook, let them know we're live, let a couple other people know we're live, give them time to enter into the channel here. And if you're new to this channel, do subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Helps my algorithms, gets us up to 1,000 subscribers eventually, and that's where we're headed. But that being said, bear with me for a couple minutes and then we'll get started on the mats, which you see behind me here. And I'll have some fun and see what I come up with today, what we're going to teach or do. Gotta do one more thing. If you are logged into Google or YouTube's, you can chat with us. We're going to pop out the chat here. And I have a chat board that we throw on above me here on a big TV. So do say hi, do say hello. You'll notice though, and you don't hear or see Big Steve. Big Steve is not here today. Nope. Big Steve's at home getting better. Him and his family are a little bit under the weather, and so we're going to give him the night off, and I'm going to come out and see what I can teach you and show you. Feel free to ask questions at any point in time, and we'll go from there. So all you get's me tonight. That being said, looks like we already got a like out there. That's great. Thank you very much for that. Got a thumbs up. I better go do the techie stuff I got to do now, and I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. Do enjoy the view of the studio for right now. And I'm just going to turn off that camera. There we go. And letting Facebook know. There it is. Talk my way through it. All this setup time. There we go. Whoa. Oops. Oh, you do things too fast sometimes. What am I doing here? Let's take that back to there. No. How do I not do that, Facebook? Stop doing that to me. Period. There we go. Follow the link. Let's save that. All right. Those that are just joining us, we're just letting Facebook know what we're doing. We'll be on the mats in just a minute. And that's all done. And I think I managed to accomplish what I needed to. There we go. Get that up there. Oh, look at that. We got a chat up on the board. I know what we need. More background noise. Almost like something is missing. Do, 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 do. All right, we got Big Steve out there watching us from home. I just said you were sick. Go cough and, act like you're trying to get better. Watching YouTube videos, my goodness. All right, so we got that. No, that's all good. Pause there. I called the video tonight CMATS Live with Jordan Dellabough without Big Steve. Without Big Steve. And so Facebook's notified. Our stream looks good. And just because maybe you're listening, our kilobits are 9,000, 60 frames per second. Now I'm going to turn on the other mic and head over to that mic and see what we can do for training tonight. Obviously, since I am by myself, I will have to find ways to train by myself tonight. Switching mics. Wait a second. There, that one's on now. Okay. Don't forget, folks, if you're logged into Google's or YouTube, you can chat live with me. I don't want to be just talking to Big Steve all night on the board. I completely lost my voice just before dinner. I sound creepy now. Well, we wish you a quick recovery there, Big Steve. Quick recovery. See if I can speak properly. Quick recovery. There we go. And there we go. Background noise, eh? Background noise. Okay. Where are we at? Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for sticking around and joining me tonight. We have the art of modern Arnis, Filipino martial art shared around the world by the late Professor Remy A. Precis. And I happened to meet him back in 1996, the summer of, and almost instantly fell in love with these sticks. Having fun with them. So, since no Big Steve here tonight, I'm going to accomplish to find something to train and see if I can improve it over the night. I'm not going to do a lot of talking to the camera tonight, as I have in the past when I'm on my own. I'm just going to go and do some stuff, and if you pick up anything or if you have any questions, I still will keep an eye on the board. But feel free to hop in and out, see if I'm still alive or if I'm lying on the mats passed out because I hit myself in the head, who knows. But the idea is to always have some fun and enjoy the process of what the sticks have to offer. So with that, hopefully my mics are on, my sound is good, the cameras are good. If I can get a sound and video check from that Big Steve guy out there, that'd be great. And anyone else watching, make sure you're logged in, chat with me. Love to hear from you. Okay. What are we going to do with modern Arnis tonight? Well, I'm going to start off with a little warm-up. So, always good to warm up my joints, elbows, wrists, shoulders, knees. We're in our rainy season right now. Like 4, 5, 6 days of 7 days, 8 days of drizzle. Nice and gray on the island right now. The moment the sun pops out, everyone runs outside, tries to get a little bit of sunshine. Good. And then you can do the opposites. We've talked about these before. I'm bringing one up, bringing one down at the same time. But what I don't want to be doing, remember, is I'm not opening up my hands. That's not the way to do it. The way to do it is keep that 3 fingers strong, nice and strong, and let the elbows absorb the energy. You can see they almost touch. Yeah. Oh. Good. Be like one of those chiropractic sessions. See if you pick up on that sound in the ASMR. Get up close. Almost had the ASMR nerd here tonight. Next week we might have Emma here on a Wednesday night. We'll see. See if we can drag her out. All right. Put one stick down. Nice little wrist exercises and stretches. Just take a whole stick in the middle, put the thumb down, grab the top, straight on grab, and then pull back. Stretches the forearm nicely. Give it a good stretch. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on this video if you can, and if you're new to this channel, checking us out, do subscribe. Always helps out the algorithms within YouTube. You'll probably hear me say that 10 more times tonight. Palms up, reaching underneath, grab, stretch. Good, and then we'll do the left side. Thumb down, grab the top. Palms up, reach underneath, and stretch. Good, let that be out. Shake that out. Last but not least, the knees, not last, but just a little rub on the knees. In behind the knees, and then pretend like you have a ball in your hand, an invisible ball, and all you're gonna do is lift up that ball, breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. As you go down, touch the ground, come back up, turn at the hips and down. This is really good for the hip flexors, and around, back to the center again. And then off. What other kind of news do we have happening? Oh my goodness. February 4th, we are going to hold a one-day camp here. 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Teaching modern Arnis. We're going to put the poster up on Facebook tonight, hopefully. And throw out some emails, let people know about it, share it out there, let people know that we're going to be doing that here on the island at the CMATS headquarters. I myself will be teaching for that 12-hour period, and hopefully, as in the past, everyone will enjoy themselves. We'll provide snacks as well, and that'll be included, everything will be included in the price, and we'll have some fun. So do keep that in mind if you have the February 4th open. Love to see you out, love to have you out. Right now I'm just taking my middle finger and thumb and just rolling it along some touch nerves here on the wrists, just rolling it. Good. Now don't forget, if you're logged in, you can chat with me. I have a chat board up. If you want to see something, any exercises or ideas or concepts, see what we can do. Part of what I like to do in my warm-up is always a little bit of redondo, which is the what we call here at CMATS the temple forehead strike. So we're going to go sticks on both sides, on the same side. And I'm going to come across, I'm going to go temple, I'm going to go temple, and I'm going to go forehead. Temple, temple, forehead, or crown. Temple, temple, crown. Temple, temple, crown. So I just like to do a little bit of redondo. Can never do enough of redondo. Gets the blood pumping. .60 frames per second, so Big Steve, you should be able to slow this down and watch the sticks. Alright, just going to take a moment, stretch out my shoulders. Good. I like this type of stretch. It's about a 50-inch long piece of oak. And I just call it a Jo in the Japanese art of Aikido. Just bring that over my head, stretching pectorals and the shoulders. And bringing it back. And sometimes I'll play with it, as I've learned a little bit about it in the years that I spent training the art of Aikido, and just to kind of get a feel for it before I pick up my sticks sometimes, so I can feel the weight difference. Working my footwork, but it's a different type of footwork with this weapon, which is why footwork is so important with each weapon or martial art that you learn. It's been so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, that's better. Let's try that with both. Okay, good. Stick form 1. Stick form 1 again. Now, in CMATS, I worked on it to try to find the fluidity of it. And one of the things I like to do is once people get all the moves down, is to take out the pauses. You'll see this sometimes. They'll start off in the beginning, and they go 1, 2, 3, and everything's a jump, a pause. I want to take that out. I want to smooth it up. So we can just start to go 1, 2, 3. Everything is still moving. No motion is stopping. So then from there, if I do my form, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're back up. Now, on the last one, there's 2 ways you can end it on empty hand form 1. 2 ways you can end it. One is I hit back and I can bring it right back up. I snap it up, or I let the energy go and I follow it and bring it back up over my head. Or I go wham, and then from there follow up with your courtesy. There's some thoughts on stick form 1. Any thoughts or questions out there so far? There's, if you're logged into Google, so I got a chat board up. Love to hear from you. And also, if you can give a thumbs up on this video, not because it's the most exciting video we've ever done, but just helps the algorithms within YouTube. And subscribe to the channel. Stick form 2. This first move we call splitting. We're splitting. And from there, I tuck my toe in on the front leg, turn. This is going over my head beautifully, touching my back sometimes here. Foot goes out, strike 1, step back, strike 2. Then we get back into splitting. Again, I turn my toe in, turning, strike 1, step back, strike 2. And that'd be the short form, stick form 2. And then there's a long form. The long form includes going in all 4 directions. So stick form 2, short and long form. Splitting, followed up by a quick turn. So this one is important because we're starting to learn about footwork. We're starting to learn about how to turn and use the cane, the stick around us as we're turning. A lot of times you see people kind of whipping it around up here. But what's its purpose here? Does it have a purpose as it goes around back here? Here, when I'm touching, I'm still blocking all the way around my head. I'm also developing the ability to form like a whip, the snap as I come out, whoosh, and back. Okay, to have that full extension and come back out. So I'm coming around, getting that strike 1, strike 2, but it's going to have that nice, beautiful whip to it. Here, I can go fast, or here, you can hear a difference in the power deliverance coming around. Notice in all my steps forward, the heel is always up. I got a war going on between my legs. One wants to push forward, one wants to come backwards, but I still keep my weight 90% on the front foot. Not 50-50 and not 60-40, not 70-30. Right here. So even as I turn, my weight is still here on that front foot. Weight is still on the front foot. Okay, there's stick form 1, stick form 2, short and long version for you, if you want to take any notes from that or see anything there that you want to comment on. Where are we at here? Make sure the camera's still working. Yes, good. All right. Talk about the tire for a second. A hanging tire, what can that do for your training? I have hanging tires you can probably see at the top of the ceiling of this video. And I bring them down, they'll hang right about here. And we can dance around them and have fun hitting them. But this one here, the singular tire, one of the things that's great about a tire is once you start hitting it and moving it around, you can start to gauge your distancing for that strike. Otherwise, what happens is, as things are moving, is you'll end up hitting your knuckles, scraping your knuckles if you're not meaning to, by the way, if you're not meaning to. And you gotta kind of get that tire away from you so you can get to judge that distance in order to send in that strike. Whether that be someone's arm, hand, across their head, whatever it may be. So going for the knees. This one up here is the knees. This one up here would be the head and the arms. That's something tires can teach you that I can't necessarily teach you. Is that just that beautiful natural movement that happens with the tires, or also it's guesswork. It's like you don't know where the tire is going to flip, bounce, or move. Who else do we have out there? Hello, Han Solo says. Yes, I am solo this evening, says Jenny D. I am alone. See, you are on your own. Yes, yes. We are letting Big Steve stay home, get a nice big blanket for Big Steve to cuddle up on his big couch, and he can watch us on YouTube right now. There we go. See if he's still listening. Ah. Ah, little emoji face, right on. Well, good to have you out watching and viewing. I am with you. The force is with you. We are one with the force. Oh, I love it. Thank you for that camaraderie, the connection, and making me feel like I'm not alone just talking to a singular camera this evening. Although I have done that in the past. It's the idea of being on YouTube. Say hello to my girls for me. All right. There you are. Leaving some streaks on it. Okay, that's feeling good. Done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Start of the new year, I like to bring in this guy here. This guy is filled with beans. And it's made of jeans, with an extra jean patch on top. And it's got beans inside. It's something I've been hitting for many years with my hands. And at every beginning of every new year, I like to try to get a little practice in on it. So, Cyrus, let's give a grunt. Kay is sending waves and hugs. All right. Now, a lot of times people, when they start doing something like this, a good idea is maybe to start on rice in a bag or in some jeans you can sew up, but use rice. The beans are obviously, I don't know if they were green beans or what type of beans they were, but so long ago, like I'm talking, I probably had this for, I don't know, going on around 15 years. So, but yeah, it's good to start off with when you're training something like this with rice, something a little softer. So we've had punching, we've had palms, flat palm, developing a shock, and then we have someone saying something up there. Had idea, RE, punching thingy on floor. What was that? Had idea, RE, punching thingy on floor. Sticky feet. Like the ones on little kids' socks. Then you don't have to chase it around. Oh yeah, so this doesn't run away from me, is what you're saying. That's a good idea, I like that. But now, as I'm working over each part of my hand, right now I'm working the palm, I did the knuckles in the front, practicing the way I hold a stick when I punch. And then I'm going to go to, what's next, the blade of the hand. So I just start to Work the hand over. Rub it out. Then we have the next one, which is my fingertips. What do we got written up there now? This message has been held for review. All right, yeah. I can see why it was held for review. Oh, we got Miss Jerry Haywood out there tonight, joining us. I'm all alone tonight, Miss Jerry Haywood. Glad you can join us. Thank you for coming to keep me company. Right now, oh, we also got a hi Jerry from Jenny D out there. Happy New Year to you and everyone. Awesome. Right now I'm just showing some hand conditioning, or I'm training some hand conditioning. It's been a while. So the next one I'm doing is I'm taking the points of my fingers, I'm letting them pierce the bag. And then my black belts ask me, how is it I'm able to hit them in their shoulder blades between the pectoral and the shoulder in this area, and why it penetrates so well. I can get in there without breaking any fingers. Well, here's one of my secrets. Big Steve would know this one. Nick would know this one. Greg, Gordon, Andrew. Andrew, two Andrews. Sometimes people will train this one where they hold it like a beak. Now the last one is the back of the hand. Especially on the beans that I use, if you don't warm up or you haven't ever done this before, don't use beans, use rice. Because you'll feel this on the back of the hand. And then you see how the blood is heading to the hands. You just got to rub that all out now. Down the outside, up the inside. Get the good circulation. What do we got? Hugs to the family. You just think people are with you. Okay, I will. Hugs to the family, thanks. Ari, beak, yes, a beak, kind of like crane. Have used handbag, can confirm it works. There you go, Big Steve's out there. You came back to watch, did you? I knew you were away from the camera because I talked all about you and you didn't say a thing. Just kidding. maybe if there's anyone out east out there, out in Ontario or Michigan area, I hope you've been able to figure out why your YouTube isn't allowing you to text or talk to us. But anyways, it's alive. Sometimes I'll show you a little remedy. One of the things that I keep here at the studio is a little bit, I can't show the label, I guess, because the label will give it away, I don't know. But anyways, is an alcoholic, normally for a beverage. But I don't use it for the beverage. I'll pour a little bit in a cup. Let's see if I can do this now here. There we go. So I got a bowl, and I know some of you out there are like, what a complete waste. So I pour myself a little bit in a bowl, and then to make sure my hands don't get bruised or anything else, I'll just dip my fingers, my hand. Smells like lemon. And then I just rub that into the skin. People can use lots of different types of products. I believe the Chinese name would be for something like this idea would be Dellabough, something to that effect. Horrible in pronunciation, but. Dip, dip, and then I'll do the other hand. So again, completely immerse my hand if I can and get it all wet. And then rub that in. And then obviously no driving for 1 hour at least after you've done rubbing this in. Just kidding. Just don't get stopped by the police tonight. Then you could show the judge the video. There we go. Yeah. You must have a lot of bruises. That was a full bottle yesterday. Oh, you guys, giving me the gears. I love it. There we go. Hands are getting a nice color again. The redness is going away. Ready for more action. So, I'll put this back. And ready for, what else should I do tonight? What else should I do tonight? Maybe I'll talk about empty hand form 1. Or better yet, there's someone out there I know would like to see something maybe. So let's look at this. The idea of doing this by myself, so I have to image everything that a person would be doing from the other side as well. And almost like shadow boxing. And going through the idea of tappy-tappy, but throwing a trap on and then switching into my left hand. Where are places we can do that? What do we got? Rooting and breathing. Yes, rooting and breathing. Rooting in the feet, into the ground. Breathing deep into the belly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. But for Miss Jerry Haywood out there who says yes with an exclamation point. So here I am. I'm up against somebody. I'm going my Sinawali. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I sweep in. I then hook the arm. Attack the elbow. Strike number 2. Come back and block. Pull this out, strike 1, come back and block, absorb, bait, and trap. From here, I'm in that trap position. I could easily just quickly switch, let that hit their face if I wanted to, and I'm already securing their weapon in this hand. I pull out here, let them take my hand off so we can start a routine, a circular routine where we can just keep the flow going. And then we hit down on the Sinawali, back up. And then I'm going to switch back into my left to right hand. So I sweep in, invert my stick, grabbing with my right hand, checking their hand. They now have to release this hand and start again. Okay, say that 10 times fast. Just kidding. So hopefully that helps out there, Jerry, with, I know you don't have a partner at home a lot of times, not that Fergus isn't there for you, but when you're practicing by yourself, I'm entering in, up, over, oh sorry, wrong one. I'm entering in, hooking, slapping, striking, blocking, pulling it out, striking, blocking, up into the trap, switch over to my left, secure, take the hand off, I'm back into my left on right, sweep in, invert, get back to right on right, take the hand off over here, and hit low, start again. And remember the driver, the guy that's sweeping in is the driver, that they show the person where they want them to go next. So you're not waiting for that person to respond at the end. You show them, I want you down here, because I'm already going for the leg. I've already bought that half second to do that. So something to keep in mind there. If you're doing a short form of it, you could just go, here comes a number 2 strike. I block, absorb, bait, and trap. Switch over to my left, bait, trap, bring it all up from underneath. This is my windmill hand. Grab the wrist, they peel it off, strike, strike, in, invert, back, take it off, start again. Into my Sinawali's. So that would be a short form of that idea without having to go through the beginning of tappy tappy, if you will, if you're just practicing. What do we got there? Thank you, sir. Jenny out. Oh, pleasure. Hope you have a good night, Jenny D. We'll see you later on. And then if you go back to blue belt, just switching from right to left, there's good footwork with it. A lot of times you just see people enter in and out one step. That's all they're doing. Well, we created, or not created, but we've focused in on that, honed in on that footwork, and we've changed that from just stepping in and out. You're still following the 2 rules that we have, which is whatever side you have the foot forward is the side you're striking from, and still blocking on your hips being parallel with those blocks. And working on that idea developed some great footwork for this. And I'll demonstrate real quick. If I'm entering in my sweep, I come out because I want to hit with my puño, I want to get in close. And then I come across, come back, and back. And then from there, I'm just into my Sinawali oblique stance again. And now I'm in my left hand versus right. I'm going to go back to my left, so I'm going to enter in again here. Again, same footwork across, back, so I complete that upside down triangle. And I come back, and then I'm back into my oblique stance. So if I'm hitting up high, down low, 1, 2, 3, enter, change my hands right here, hit down low, I'm back out here. Enter, invert, back into my right hand, start again. And that's back at the blue belt, advanced blue belt level where we're teaching that. And then trying to keep that in mind as we head into black belt and tappy tappy and switching right hand to left hand to right hand, and still pulling off different traps or things of that nature. So, I think that's been enough for tonight there. Gave myself a little bit of a good workout. And not only worked out, but healed myself. So, if there's no other questions this evening, don't forget there's what is there? There's a camp coming up, a one-day camp on February 4th from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. And there'll be a lunch break and a dinner break as well. Some snacks provided. What else is happening? And then on the next day, the Sunday, there'll be promotions. There will be a promotions then. I won't be teaching on the Sunday for the camp, but we'll just have promotions, probably start at about 11:30 a.m. The poster itself will hopefully go up tonight on Facebook, and you can share that from our Modern Arnis-CMATS web Facebook page. And then we'll have it on our website, www.modernarnis.ca. I'll hopefully get that up there and updated as well. If you ever wanted to donate to the studio, there's a way to do that down below in the message box below this video on YouTube. And again, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And we appreciate all the support we've ever received over the last couple of years. Thank you very much. We look forward to hopefully continued support and keeping the studio alive. So, that being said, sharing the art of modern Arnis, created by the late Professor Remy Precis. It's been an honor, pleasure over all these years since I met him in 1996 to be not only practicing art, but the sharing of the art. And look forward to meeting more people out there, sharing it across Canada as my health gets better and I'm able to travel again. So look forward to that. If there's no other questions, I got to thank you very much out there. Thank yous. And look forward to seeing you guys next week. Maybe Emma will be here. Maybe Big Steve will be here. Maybe Big Steve and Emma will be here. We'll find out. Stay tuned. 6:45 next Wednesday. I'm going to go do the techie bits. In the meantime, Igor will sit there. The tire will swing a little, and the studio you can look at in case you've missed it. Take care, everyone. Catch you later. Wait. What am I doing? Gotta do my courtesy. There's my courtesy. I knew there was something there. And courtesy in the studio. So there we go. Running the program, changing the sound on the fly. Look at that. Oh, that's a good looking studio. Would you look at that? All right. It's been a pleasure, everyone. Have a good night. And anything happening this weekend? No. See you guys Monday for those of you that are attending classes.